Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome to my next main Let's Play series. This is the second game in the Golden Sun series, and it's a direct continuation of the previous game. So, yeah, basically. This game has a lot of new Jenny, new strategies, more job classes than the previous game, and I'm probably going to be using more of those job classes in this game, so that's something to look forward to. Not to mention the fact that now we get to explore even more of the world of Golden Sun. So I hope you're excited as I am for Let's Play Golden Sun, The Lost Age. But, before we can begin Let's Play The Lost Age, oh, really? Nuts. Well, let's start a new game then. Huh. We get to name Felix for some reason. Ah, there we go. Yeah, before we begin, we can transfer data over from Golden Sun itself. Which means we get to put in that ridiculously long password! Yay! So, yeah, I'm gonna take the time to input that in and probably slowly lose my sanity in the process. Considering the fact that I've played this game through about 4 times, you can imagine just how maddening the whole damn password system is. I mean, there's like 300 of the damn characters too, so oh well. I'm either gonna cut this all out or fast forward it, depends on how much I want to make you viewers suffer. And when I'm done, I will actually begin the game itself. Why do they do this to us, man? Okay, last page. Hopefully this worked. If it didn't, then I'm going to have to ram my head into the nearest wall as hard as I possibly can until I get myself a concussion and then pass out. Actually, no, that would be a bad idea. I don't know. I may not have been paying very much attention in the middle there, so I probably got something wrong. Which is really gonna cost me in the long run. Okay, last letter. Yay! Password accepted! Thank God! Anyway, before, sorry about that, I just a little, well, anyway, now that you've linked your game, you get to take a look at your characters here. You may notice that our Jenny are all scrambled up between all our characters. That's because the password doesn't remember exactly where you had what Jenny or what items and all that stuff. It only remembers that you had those Jenny and those items. So let's see. 2, 2, 2, that's 6, 7, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all the Jenny. That's good. That's most of all I wanted. Let's see. As for items, the black crystal doesn't really matter so much. You got the Gaia blade. That's pretty handy. So those are all the items I had on Isaac, not in the correct spaces, but anyway, yeah, we got the Carry Stone Lifting Gem and the Catch Beads. Let's see. Orb of Force, that's also really important. Cloak Ball, maybe not so much. Let's see. Douse Drop, Frost Jewel, those aren't as important in this game, but it'd be nice to have. And let's see, we've got the Halt Gem, that's really important too. It's okay, I think I have everything, so good. So anyway, yeah, once you do that, your game should be linked. The benefits of this will not be apparent for quite a while in the game, but eventually they will show up, so here we go. Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Oh, I guess it's not automatically scrolling. The battle backgrounds from the last game are back. What? Oh, okay. It's just worded a little weird. Oh, yeah. Don't you mean Conquest and Fates? Or wait, no, that's another game. Right, that's true. This is basically just a recap of the story in general for those of you who might have forgotten in the brief time between LPs. Book 1 refers to the first game, and if that wasn't obvious, I don't know why they call them books. What is this, Avatar: The Last Airbender? Oh, I love that show. Well, I mean, Isaac still has his mom, but we get the idea. Oh yeah. Why did we get to name Felix in this game anyhow? Kinda weird considering that his name was fixed in the last game, but whatever. Yup, and that's pretty bad, isn't it? Because then people will start going on wars and whatnot. And they failed, so far at least. I guess we're gonna continue the chase in Golden Sun 2, or... Oh wait, no, we're supposed to be looking for Lemuria, aren't we? Yes, I remember the Saturos fight. One of the harder boss fights in the game. Well, in that game, at least. Boss fights in this game are hard! Harder than they were in that game, and harder than they are in the next, too. I guess that means that this game is technically the hardest of the Golden Sun trilogy. Okay, maybe it's not a trilogy, but... Camelot hasn't even said hide nor hair about Golden Sun 4, so... Ending with a cliffhanger is mean. Ending with a cliffhanger and then not following up on that cliffhanger is just downright cruel. Come on, guys. Well, it wasn't just Isaac's synergy that won Colosso, but okay. $150, dude! And still young! No swirling vortex of terror in this game, though. I can't believe I've already recorded for over 30 minutes and, like, I've had no gameplay. My god. Oh, yeah. That Doom Dragon fight could have gone a lot worse than it did, holy cow. You could have used outer space twice in a row on me, and I'd have to use the Granite Flash trick just to stay alive. And when I say bosses are hard, I mean they're hard if you don't summon rush. But I'm playing under the assumption that you're not going to do that, so... The Lost Land from the Lost Age. Oh, we get to play as Jenna again? I thought we were going to play as Isaac and all of them again, you know? I mean, we went through all the effort to carry over our items. Are you telling me, like, that 25 plus minutes of password inputting was worth nothing? No, it was definitely worth something. But I guess we're just gonna start with Jenna instead. I don't know, maybe she's gonna meet up with him, like, soon or something. I don't know. Oh, well, I already showed that off, but I guess we can watch the intro sequence again. Anyway, so yeah, like the prologue was saying, this takes place actually during the fight against Saturos and Menardi. At least it starts off that way. From what I can tell, it starts, I think, yeah, it starts just before the fight against Saturos and Menardi, so... Oh yeah, do you remember this room from, I could have shown this off inside Venus Lighthouse proper. I think in the room where I got the Kikuichi Monji, if you went, like, one of the other directions instead of the way I went, you could have seen this and it would have led you to the first area of Venus Lighthouse. I did kind of show it off in the first area of that place, though, where I got electrocuted, so yeah. Yeah, but it is a one-way trip. It's a way of backtracking that's a little bit faster, but me personally, I don't see the need to backtrack inside Venus Lighthouse because, well, you can just go to the tunnel ruins and use the escape synergy, so, oh well. But that was that game. This is this game. So yeah, Felix opened the way for Jenna and Kraden to escape, and now he's headed back up to the Lighthouse Erie in order to confront Saturos and Menardi about releasing Shiba, if you remember. What's wrong? I've got a bad feeling about this. What's the worst that could possibly happen? What, the lighthouse is gonna collapse and Felix is gonna jump off the roof? Oh wait, that's exactly what happened. Oh hey Alex, how's it going? Of course he was listening. Oh, he's up on the rooftop, click, click, click. However that song goes, I don't know. I've only heard it like a handful of times in my life. Including that one episode of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Man, that was a while ago. I have not seen that show in a long time. Although I'd imagine it'd probably be more annoying than funny now. Oh, yeah. A lot of work that did. I suppose so, although... Well, I was about to say, how would they know that, but they have kind of been traveling for most of the game, or at least most of the first game. Oh yeah, what did you mean by that? What do you mean by that?! Jeez. When did you become such a dick? Seriously, when did Alex become such a dick? Like in the last game, in the few lines he had, yeah, he was kind of arrogant a little bit, but in this game, he's much more of a jackass, and I have no idea why. Maybe it's the hair. Although he had the same hairstyle in the last game. Yeah, that's true. You're only level 5, you know. She is. Even though everything from the other game carried over, Jenna's stats are completely different from the Jenna that we fought with back in Soul Sanctum. So, yeah. No, that's not gonna happen. And besides, if Felix did try to fight Isaac and the crew, he'd get thrashed. Hard. You know, I kinda wish that Felix actually got a chance to fight against Isaac and the crew in this game. Oh well. Or in the last game, really. It's kind of like fighting against the opposite nation's siblings in Fire Emblem Fates, or Fire Emblem Fates, yeah, basically. You know, I've heard a lot of people say that Conquest, like, made them feel so emotional and cut up about everything, but I don't know, I personally found Birthright to be a little bit more depressing. Maybe it's just because of who dies in which path. Or maybe it's because I was too busy getting pissed off at the final boss of Conquest. That boss was hard. I don't even play on a hard difficulty, and it was still pretty tough. Maybe not quite so as unfair as the final boss of Revelations, but still pretty hard. Being able to do that much damage from afar, okay, I can deal with that. Having over 200 HP, no, that's not on. Sorry. Especially not in a game where the most you're going to do against that guy is like 30 damage per hit. I made it through that battle on the skin of my teeth, viewers. I had one character left who dealt the final blow. It was just literally down to the main character. Ugh, holy crap. But then again, I'm not that great at strategy games either, so... the Lost Age of Man. Oh, so that's what Alex's stake in this is. Yeah. You guys spoke for so long that I started talking about something else entirely because I got bored. I hope you like dialogue in this game, viewers. There's more than a little of it. So yeah, you can't go back that way. If you try, you'll just get bug zapped, and since none of us have the reveal synergy, we can't go any further that way. So let's see. Oh, no. Let's see, we've got Jenna in our party. We don't get to control, Alex, unfortunately, so yeah. She's a level 5 flame user. I'll talk about more what that means later, but she starts off with Fume and Flare, so that's pretty nice. No. Let's see, we've got Wooden Stick, One Piece Dress, all the stuff she had before. So nothing too important there. Let's see. I want to change the message speed to fast. And that'll be good. Yeah, here we go. I think I'll leave the rest of the settings alone for now. Oh, hey, that carry stone is still down there from the last game. That's pretty interesting. And for some reason, all of the enemies in here are gone. I don't know, maybe they just don't want you to get curb stomped constantly while you're in here. I mean, there's no way a level 5 character could handle anything in here, especially one without any Ginny. Spoiler alert, there's Ginny in this game. Should be fairly obvious, but whatever. Anyway, do you remember where we got... I forget what item it was. Was it the, was it the carry stone, or was it the... I don't remember. Anyway, this chest over here. The chest was already opened, but there's still an herb inside. How Isaac managed to miss the herb inside, I don't know, but whatever. This is kind of nice. We get to explore part of the dungeon from someone else's eyes, although they do make it easier on us. Oh, by the way, if if you have clear save data left on your cartridge, I don't because I deleted it to make room for this save file, you can actually enter easy mode or hard mode. Easy mode lets you keep all your levels but nothing else. Hard mode basically is a new game with slightly stronger enemies. They have like 150% more HP and slightly more attack and defense. I'm not going to do that because I'm going under the assumption that this is your first time playing the Lost Stage. So, there we go. Oh, she's up there, you know, all the way up there. I was pointing and I don't know why. You can't really see me because there's no face cam on this. Prince of Somnia will never use a face cam, viewers. Yeah, but we've got magic on our side. Oh, I guess these guys have soldiers waiting in the caves. More like ruffians, really. Literally, I think they are called ruffians. Let's actually get the notes out. Yeah, we can handle these guys. How powerful could they possibly be? Oh, are you gonna join our party? Oh yeah, do you remember that passageway that led to Idejima Peninsula in the last game that I took by accident? I mean, took on purpose? Yeah, that's where we're heading. We're trying to go to that ship we saw all the way back then. Yeah, they're not that tough, despite the fact that they have biceps as big as my head! Alone, just an old man and a girl. It's like Final Fantasy V all over again! Except the old man isn't nearly as fun or interesting or hilarious as Galuf is, unfortunately. Yeah, Kraden kinda sucks. Bull crap, you don't want to inflict unnecessary bloodshed. What are you gonna do, Alex? Whoa, holy crap! He's created a water spout out of freaking nowhere! Jesus Christ, man! This is like some sort of Sith Lord level crap. Holy cow. There is no synergy spell in the game that does that, viewers. That's Alex's power on a step all on its own. Jeez. Well, it's a good thing he's on our side. Holy cow. I'd imagine this is what people feel like when they see the Dragonborn walking around. Ha ha! Just fall flat on your face like that. It's like Final Fantasy IX up in here. I gotta play that more. Yes, let's go meet them together so I can send them all into the stratosphere! Do not underestimate my power. Wow. What a bunch of jokers. Yes, let's. Let's actually get some combat and gameplay in. Not ending the episode until we see some combat. No, not really. To the peninsula! Away! You can run by pressing and holding the B button, by the way. It's just like Pokemon. Except for Soul Silver. That's another story, though. Yeah, he's not. What are you made of? I just thought I'd be a little quiet for the music there, just for a little while. This is unique battle music. This will only play as long as Jenna's the party leader, so you won't hear this any other time. Which I find is kind of interesting, you know? More unique battle music. So anyway, we've got a new enemy here, Ruffians. These guys are human-type enemies that are weak to every element. Other than that, they really can't do much, so just fume them in the face. Yeah, pretty much. Ha ha! Alright, it's about damn time we get to play as a female main character. Not that Jenna's actually all that great in this game. She's a magical-oriented Mars adept with an equipment draw that's more similar to Ivan's than anyone else's. Kraden's not related to Jenna, you know. Anyway, I suppose I should talk about all we can do here. We've got fight and status. We can't run from any battles right now. Status, as you see your stats. We've got HP and PP, which are basically HP and MP for this game. Let's see. Can we hover over that stuff over there? No? Okay. Well, we've got attack, defense, agility, and luck. Attack is your physical attack. It is used to calculate your physical attack damage. Defense is used to calculate how much damage you take. Agility determines your turn order, and luck determines your critical hit and unleash ratio. You've also got elemental levels, which is basically just showing you where your most powerful spells are going to come from. We've got elemental power, which determines how much damage you deal with each element. We've got, in order from left to right, Venus, Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter, or Earth, Water, Fire, and Wind. And you've got resist, which determines how resistant you are against every enemy. Or every element, not every enemy. Anyway, in general, the highest number is the element that you resist, and that'll be indicated by a period after the damage is shown on the little strip down in the bottom there. Whatever your lowest resistance is will be indicated by exclamation marks. In this case, since the Ruffian has identical resistance to every element, it's weak to every element. I don't know how that works, but okay. Unlike my side LP, elemental resistances are much more important in this game than they are in the side LP. Yeah, you can't go on past that area, so you just gotta go south here. Nuts. 3 of them! Totally can't handle 3. If you start getting too damaged, you can just use an herb. Anyway, in the sub-menu here, we've got attack, which does physical attack, synergy, which is your magic in the game, items, which lets you use items, and defend, which lets you skip a turn, but you take reduced damage. Anyway, let's use Flare! It's a multi-targeting spell. Slightly cheaper than Fume, too, so that's pretty nice. Nice thing about Golden Sun is that your PP will regenerate outside of battle as you walk, so that's pretty nice. Oh, those Ruffian guys look kind of like Susano from Okami. I just noticed that. Anyway, in here we'll start running into random enemies, so I'll be sure to point them out when we get to them. Oh, and we've got... Oh, over here we got that random enemy I was talking about. We've got Punch Ants. These guys are weak to fire. All they can do is attack, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Yeah, simple Fume will just kill them. Wonder what happened to all those other enemies. Anyway, here we've got a Synergy Stone. That'll restore your PP to max, so that's really, really useful. You can use Healing Synergy if you have them. And recover all your HP. Huh, you know, the graphics look a little bit different here. And by different, I mean a hell of a lot nicer. Holy cow! It's so pretty looking. Huh, so yeah, this is Idejima Peninsula. You mean that ship over there? The one I'm staring right at? The one that's right next to you? It's kinda half underwater. You finally got a protagonist with a voice this time. Alright. What's missing? What are you talking about? The thingy. Is that the technical term, Kraden? Kraden's looking for his thingy. Ha ha. How do you mean tricked? Oh, I suppose so. What was she gonna do? Let you carry off on a boat? You're kidnapped victims. Kidnappees? I don't know. Dumbass. Jenna's not stupid, as much as she is hot-headed. Maybe not quite as hot-headed as Garrett, but oh well. Oh yeah! The Curse of the Black Pearl? No. Oh, that was a great movie, though. I have to watch the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie again. I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. I know Curse of the Black Pearl is, but whatever. Oh hey Alex, what's up? I suppose so. What is it? Do you feel as though the entire peninsula is going to be ripped straight off? Oh, yeah, that's because there's a giant dragon, two-headed dragon rampaging on up there. Oh, wait. The giant rampage is after the beacon's been lit. I forgot. Oh, wait, no. No, this is after the fusion dragon fight. Getting a little graphical glitching on the edges there. Whoa! Nuts. Okay, I'm fairly certain this is exactly how islands... not islands, but... I'm fairly certain this is how continental drift does not work. I'm pretty sure you can't just tear an island off the side of the coast and then have it drift into sea. I don't think so, game. But anyway, if you remember the stinger ending from the last game, now we finally caught up to it. Think about food at a time like this. Where'd Alex go? I suppose this does answer the question of how Alex got here. Well, I mean, she did get ripped straight off, well, the island got ripped straight off the side of the continent there. Yup. And they kicked ass. Oh, I thought I was level 31 at the end of the last LP. Perhaps I was wrong. Oh well. That might have been one of my other files, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Felix and Chiba. Yup. somehow. I don't quite understand. Maybe Sheba used some of her whirlwind powers or something. And that's the end of the stinger ending, which is now the introduction of Let's Play Golden Sun, The Lost Age. Yeah, I suppose you would be, huh? That fall must have hurt. Are you there, Sheba? It's me, Jenna. Huh. Everyone in the party has names with 5 letters, just like my side LP. It is 5 letters. Yeah, it is. What a weird coincidence. Yup. And Saturos and Menardi were slain in combat. I've been reading too much of Song of Ice and Fire, so whatever. Yep. Gone? What do you mean, gone? Heck yeah, we won! We kicked their ass, says. Well, I mean, in the end, they shared one collective ass. Could you imagine? Well, I suppose Siamese twins could imagine sharing the same body and more with 2 different heads. Now they know how Executor feels. Or, well, maybe not so much. Maybe Doduo more so. I don't know what he thought that would solve. Oh, I guess he's awake. You gonna say anything there, Felix? Hello? Where to Felix? Hello? McFly? Anyone in there? Think, McFly. Well, yeah, I suppose so, but why are you speaking for Felix? It's not as if he went dumb, or, well, mute, I suppose I should say. They wouldn't turn him into a silent protagonist for no good reason, would they? Right? Right? Oh. Well, I suppose no one in America knows what their geography is like, so... When I was in middle school, I used to live in the state of Florida. Like, really, really close to the state of Florida. Like, my town was like a 30-minute drive away from the state, or not the state of Florida, the state of Georgia. We used to live close to the state of Georgia. Anyway, according to one of my social studies teachers in middle school, she knew a student who didn't know that the state of Georgia was directly to their north. I don't know how they didn't know that. I forget what they called it. Maybe it was like something stupid like Maryland or something. I don't remember. A new continent? Sounds more like New World map music to me. Oh, I missed! Nuts. What's going on? You'll just have to find out next time on Let's Play The Lost Age. See you guys then. Well, holy crap! Giant tidal wave.